Hi friend, welcome to day number 2, FYG and GYG, Find Your Gift and Give Your Gift, 33 days to a more joyful life. If we could start with 3 breaths together, if you would uncross your legs and put your feet on the ground, and remember you can put your hands down to feel grounded or up to receive whatever you're needing today. And I just want you to close your eyes for a moment with your hands down and feel how you are held on this planet. Without doing anything, you are grounded and held to this planet that we have the privilege of walking on. And when I picture that, even sitting in a chair, I picture the palm of God's hand just holding my tush, grounding me on the planet. I don't have to do a thing to be connected. I don't have to do a thing. So with that knowing today, we are going to use a Sanskrit, I'm not sure if I'm saying that correctly, I'm not really great with my spiritual lingo, but a Sanskrit saying, it is so hum, and it means I am. And what I am means to me is I am infinite possibilities. I am strength. I am connected to God. I am connected to everyone on the planet. I am magnificent, I am powerful, I am, and you can put whatever you want behind that word. I love that open-ended possibility of I am joy, I am love, I am peace. So we are going to breathe. When we breathe in, we're going to breathe in so, and when we let the air out through our mouth, hum. So you're going to breathe in I, and out M. So hum. This is just a nice little Sanskrit phrase to fall back on, to just realize that you are created and connected to magnificence. So let's do 3 breaths together with our eyes closed, and silently we'll breathe in so, and we'll exhale hum. In through our nose so, and out through our mouth, hum. In through our nose, so. And out through our mouth, hum. Ah, the simplicity of breath and how easy it is to get grounded and to get out of the spinning. And thank you for doing those breaths with me to show me that you are wanting to be on the same energy level and to be connected with me during this time. Today we are talking about connecting to the truth of who you are, connecting to the truth of who you are. Yesterday I challenged you guys to think big, to be ridiculous, to be bold, to feel silly, to feel childlike, to step outside of your comfort zone. And I also want us to do that with our thinking, because so often we don't even realize how pigeonholed we are with our thinking of how things should be, of what we were taught, of what our beliefs are, of what, and it's all kind of this energy. But reality is that's just our thought or belief, and everything is a possibility, and everything over there in the other person's belief system is a possibility. So I want to allow ourselves to today. I know a lot of us have heaviness on our hearts. We don't feel well. Someone's ill. Someone just passed away. We all have these human stories. My body hurts. My money's not where I want it to be. My car just broke down. My place isn't this. I can't buy a house. Like, we have these heavy stories that we spin in these loops in our head constantly that hold us back and cement our feet in place and not allowing us to move forward. And really none of them are real. They're just thoughts that we're holding. Because we know the only real moment we have is this moment together right now, the present moment. The past doesn't exist. The future hasn't happened yet. So we're going to get in the present moment. We are going to allow our mind to open today. So picture your brain has a bench on it with clutter on it. Spush it off, push it out, and have a clear, open space today in your brain to work with. Nothing of your old limiting thoughts. Clear out some space. Deepak Chopra and Oprah Winfrey do these 21-day meditations that I love. They last 21 days. You just listen to Oprah say some spiritual stuff. Deepak Chopra talk about some universal life stuff. And then they play some pretty music for 10 minutes and you just close your eyes and breathe. That's how I meditate every day. for my 20 minutes. Their last meditation was called Destiny and Desire. Desire and Destiny. And I'm going to pull a little bit from that today because it was so fantastic. Their opening day was such a fantastic one. So I'm going to ask you guys to grab your journal right now and open it. At the top of your journal, you should have your intention written. If you have not done that yet, skip about 4 or 5 lines to write these next words. It's going to go under your intention. And what I'm going to do now, and I'll tell you first, and then I'll ask you to do it, is to close your eyes. And then once you close your eyes, you're going to take a few breaths. I'm going to ask you one question. I don't want you to think. I don't want you to ponder. I don't want you to allow yourself to stump yourself. It's not hard, okay? So allow yourself now to know it's going to be easy. The first 3 words that pop in your head, or the first 2 words, or the first 6 words that pop in your head, jot them down under your intention, okay? Don't edit yourself. Don't stop yourself. Don't judge yourself. Just jot them down. And then we're going to close that journal, okay? So close your eyes and take a few breaths. The question is, who am I? Who am I? Right now, jot down in your journal the first 3 to 5 to 6 to 10 words, 1 word, whatever pops in your head, jot it down quickly. Jot, jot. I just want it to be quick because we always screw ourselves with our spinning brains and try and pretend we can't know. I don't know. You know. Just jot down what came out. Okay, I think that's enough time. Close your journal and set it aside for a moment. So I'm going to read a little bit the Deepak Chopra said in this meditation, and then we'll talk a little bit about it. Desires. Sometimes we think about desire, we think sexual or desiring someone, but desires are actually seeds that are planted within us to lead us to our divine passion and purpose. I call them the breadcrumbs that lead us to our purpose. They are our dreams. They are signs. When we read these signs, they help us connect with our destiny. As the ancient Indian sages observed, our destiny is shaped by the deepest level of our intention, which we set yesterday, our intentions, and desire. Once we plant the seed of intention, which we have done already, in the fertile ground of pure potentiality, which is basically that everything is possible. There's an airplane going over, so I hope you can still hear me the same. Our soul's journey unfolds automatically, as naturally as a bud becomes a tulip or an embryo becomes a child. Who am I? Deepak Chopra says that is the most important spiritual question. I'm going to quote a little guy named William Shakespeare. He said, "It is not in the stars to hold our destiny, but in ourselves." It's not out there in the great mystique to hold our destiny, but right here. I think that is empowering. The most empowering step we can take is discover the truth within. You don't have to get your journal, but close your eyes again and ask, who am I? Who am I? You can do that throughout the day today. Just ask yourself and see what different things pop up, because I'm sure different things will come up each time, especially the more you get quiet and really ask yourself and hear who you are. Once we get who we are, we open the door to unlimited possibility. As humans, we are programmed to be limited and things aren't possible. When we realize who we truly are, we realize, everything's possible once I push past my old beliefs. I want to tell you a little personal story that I used to pitch reality shows all the time. I wanted a reality show. I wanted to be on TV. I wanted to show who I was on TV. And I would pitch a show and they wouldn't get picked up. I'd pitch another, it didn't get picked up. Finally, I pitched this show. It was called Absolute Leigh. It was about a woman trying to make it in Hollywood, a stay-at-home mom. Somebody pitched me the idea. I was like, yeah, show, I'll do it. So we went and pitched it. They liked it. We shot a sizzle reel. They liked it even more, and it kept going up the ladder in this, it was either Bravo or TLC, I can't remember right now because I went to both places. But it went kind of up. And then it got to the final guy, the head guy. He was making the decision. And I remember when I was waiting to find out, my heart started pounding. And I go, oh my gosh, I don't even like this concept. I'm not that needy person who needs to make it in Hollywood. Oh my gosh, I don't want to be known for this. And then the guy passed on my show. And I was so relieved. But I was left with this, who am I? And why am I on this planet? And that moment pushed me into that thinking. And then out of the blue, a couple days later, a girl said, I'm a life coach. I'd like to give you a free life coaching session. I picked someone who's inspirational. And so I said yes, because I believe everything out of the blue is directly from heaven, from God. So I say yes. I mean, if it's kind of a cool thing, not if it's something horrible, but that too could be from God. Anyway, so I said yes to it. I met with the girl. We start talking. In the end, she goes, you're supposed to go to the University of Santa Monica. And my whole body lit up. I called the place I enrolled, and I started in a 2-year spiritual psychology program. I walked in the first day, and I had 2 things I wanted to know. I had a really clear intention of what I wanted from that class, to know who I was and to know why I was on the planet. And I found out both things. And I'm only going to talk to you about one of them today, which is, who am I? That was my first question I wanted to know. And I found out who I was. I am a divine being. I am a chip off the old God block. I am connected to the stars and stardust, temporarily housed in this earth suit that I'm able to pull like Play-Doh now. It's very unusual. Anyway, I'm temporarily housed in this earth suit, but I am a bright soul, a divine being. Oh my gosh, you guys, even allowing myself to hear myself excites me, because we are used to being on the planet stuck in our bullshit stories of hard work and things like that, and I'm struggling and I'm down again, and all of these things that we layer on top of us. But under all of that, stories from our childhood and what we've been told, is a brilliant, bright light. And that is who we are. And when you really move from here to here and you tap into that unlimited possibility, magnificence, your whole life opens up in a new way. Each of us has been put here for a purpose. We each have a unique destiny. That destiny can unfold when you are still enough to hear the whispers that are inside of you of who you truly are. That energy will help shape your intentions, your thoughts, your actions. It will light the path to your most abundant and wondrous destiny. Expand our understanding of ourselves and open to the magnificent lives we are meant to live. As I let go of this idea, I want to have my own show. I want to have my own show. I looked over and I realized, look at everything that exists over here. And while I am marching to this idea I planted in my human brain, I'm missing all of this. So I created this morning mantra where I say, my Lord, my God, use me to be of service. Allow me to be the woman you created me to be, and let me do this in the foundation of love. That became my mantra. I let go of the show idea, and literally things started coming out of the blue. I got asked by this fellow, Punata Machia, to be Deepak Chopra's global well-being app. He has a global well-being app called GYG, to be the parenting expert on it. I was looking over here, and then I get tapped over here when I opened to it, and I said, heck yeah, and I'm doing that. Then I get tapped on the shoulder at my kid's playground. Do you want to be involved in a mindfulness movement documentary? I was like, heck yeah, I do. And that's why I did my first 33 mindful moments, my first 33 series, to find out more what mindfulness, this thing I just said yes to, what it meant, and to make it tangible for myself. So as I have realized my magnificence, surrendered these ideas of what I thought my life should be, and said, God, use me. As a soldier of love, use me to walk and speak in ways that fill my heart and make a difference in the world. I'm doing these programs. I'm connected to you guys, all because I shed, I made room, I opened, and I really know when I can quiet my crazy spinning brain, which I love and I'm challenged with, when I can quiet this to come to who I truly am, magnificent, as are you. We can't help it because we are made in the likeness of God. Everyone in every religion. We are all the same that way. And when we allow ourselves to work from our magnificence and not our crazy spinning, out of control pea brains that we don't even realize we're living from, with our thoughts and our limiting beliefs, when you move from here, you can step in fully. I have never felt more alive than doing these things with you guys, honest to goodness. And it is because I'm lined up with my purpose. Here's my quote for today. Although I'm enjoying my time in this temporary earth suit, I experience power and wonder when I tap into my true self, my soul. That is where my magnificence resides. So I want to just encourage you guys to let go of any limiting beliefs. And I want you to post here too what you put down for your words. You know what my words were before I connected to this? My words were mom, wife, sister, speaker, writer, partier, dancer, splitter, high kicker, vodka drinker. You know what I mean? Like all of these temporary human labels. And those are temporary human labels. So if you wrote that, it's not bad or wrong. It's just such a gift. If you wrote any of those things, it's a gift to yourself to go, wow, look how I have compartmentalized me in labels. And I'm really none of those things. Those are parts I'm playing with this earth suit, but I'm only here for my evolution. I'm only here for my soul to experience being human. And that also has allowed me to really enjoy being human and enjoy my quirky, crazy, screw up a lot self, because that is why I am here and to learn from that. So that goes into the whole thing of being gentle with yourself. So that's it, you guys. Today, I ask that you allow yourself to know that you are unlimited possibilities, and it is never too late to start kicking it, to doing what you love and what you want. So that's it. Yesterday was the offer to let yourself be crazy and bold and go outside of your comfort zone and be alive. And today it is to clear out space to allow that you are magnificent and you are way above anything negative or anything that you are dealing with. Those are just tools for learning. You are way. All right. I'm going to say a prayer. God, I am grateful that I have had the privilege of feeling you inside of my body, tapping into my greatness. And God, I pray that each of us are able to quiet our minds enough to hear the whispers of our heart, of our soul. God, we ask that you are with us during this 33 days, and that every time an obstacle comes, we are able to push it aside, to say hello and be kind, and push it aside and move forward powerfully, because that is why we are here. Amen. Thank you guys so much, you magnificent bright lights. Namaste, which means the light in me, or my soul, sees the light in you.